Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to modify the 2D objects much more advanced than the previous video. I'll show you some commands that you can use to modify your 2D objects. Okay, so I'm going to select the top view and I'll click Alt plus W to make it full screen. For example, let's say I'll go to create and then I'll go to shapes and rectangle. Let's create a rectangle and then create a circle here. Okay, we can create and we can move it. Geometry can be of any type. I'm just teaching you the basics of the all these commands. Okay, so for this, first of all, we are going to learn an attach command. Okay, what that attach means. So if I select this rectangle and if I go to modify, then we can see we are not having a bunch of modification options here. We are just having length, width, and radius, and the rendering and interpolation. Same goes with this circle. If I select circle, I can see the modification parameters are quite less as compared to the line that we're having a bunch of parameters that we have studied in the previous video. So we must have to convert these two things in the lines. So if I select this rectangle and right click and I go to convert to, then I can select convert to editable SP line. Okay, if I click this, then it will be converted into the SP line. Same goes with this circle. If I select the circle, right click, convert it to the SP line, it will be converted to the SP line. Okay, now for the attach command, we must have to see that what we want to attach. Let's say in this situation we want to attach this rectangle to this circle. So I'll select the rectangle and I'll see there's an option here, attach. If I click attach, then it will ask me for to whom which object you want to attach. If I hover over the circle, it shows it can get attached to it. If I click it, this both will be attached. If I open the command move command, then I can see the both are now attached. Okay, so this is done attach command. And let's say if you want to deattach it, okay, so you can go here. We will have an option of deattach. If I go to segments and if I select this circle segments by pressing Control key, okay, and then I'll go to option at the bottom, that is deattach. If I click deattach, it will ask me that the object obtained after deattaching will be known by which name. So we can give it any name here. If I just write it here 1 2 3, it will give a name as 1 2 3. I'll press OK. Then the circle will be deattached. If I select it, you can see these are now different objects. Okay, you can select the segments, you can select this SP line, you can do from here. If I move it, you can see both the objects are now different. So this was about attach and detach command. Okay, second we will get to know how we can trim it. In AutoCAD we used to trim objects, so in this process also we can learn how to trim objects. So for this there are two methods. First I will tell you the break method, how you can do it with the. Okay, so let's say these two objects are at this moment attached, and if I click vertex, this will show us the all the vertex. Now there is an option of cross insert. This cross insert will help us in trimming it. So if I take this my mouse cursor to a crossover or to the intersection, the cursor will change. It is showing that it is a cross insert point. So if I click it, it will insert a cross insert point. It can only be inserted at the crosses. It will not be inserted at the two lines junction. So it will insert a node or a vertex there. Now I can select that vertex, okay, and then I'll click break like we did in the previous video. If I click break, it will break it. Then if I select it and I move it, we can see all the lines are now broken apart. Okay, we can move them here and there. So this is how you can trim something if you want to. Okay, so this is the one method by which you can break something, you can trim something. Another method is the SP line method, which is quite good. So if I select the spline, and if I select, let's say, circle or the rectangle, we can select whatever you want. If I select this rectangle, then I go and go on to this boolean, and the boolean in boolean union is currently active, so it will ask me with which object you want union. If I click circle, and then if I hit boolean and then click circle, it will be the union between both of them. Okay, I'll press Control Z, and if you can go to the subtraction. If I click subtraction, then I click boolean, and I'll say circle. The triangle will get subtracted from that circle. Okay, it's like a minus b and b minus. For this moment, let's say if I select rectangle, and I'll select this time intersection, and then I select boolean, and if you click onto the circle, this part will only remain, because at intersection the part will be the end result. In mirror, we are having a bunch of options, that is flip horizontally, flip vertically, and mirror both. If I click mirror horizontally and I click mirror, it will mirror it horizontally. You can move it there by the move command. Then the shortcut for the move was W. Okay, and we can also mirror it vertically. Okay, you can do it. If you want a copy, you can click copy. If you don't, you can uncheck it. Okay, it will work like this. If you want both, you can do it by copy, or you can click both. Okay, so this is how the boolean and mirror function works. Okay, these functions work only in the spline mode. Okay, so I hope you have understand all this thing in the video. Try it by yourself, and please let me know in the comments if you have any problem, and please do subscribe my channel.